Wait, we actually have 14 cards in the... Yes, please transform. Yep, this seems better. And the bird. I think they will deal probably like between 10 and 18 damage. Whatever they have. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. Not exactly what we want. We would love Cecil so they cannot attack. But this is kinda. You know, they can swing probably easily because they can pump it. Oh, now they cannot. Okay. So they are offering a trade. I'll take it. Because we are on the draw, we have more cards. That makes it worthwhile to trade. We cannot Heartless Act it. So I think this has to be Malcolm into Mystic. Now that's kinda where we are going with this one. By the way, I believe this is the best deck of Standard, depending on where you check. It's like this, Jeskai, and like Zultai Reanimators and all the Badger decks, and that's the top of the ladder, and for colored control. So, let's see. I don't think we need to ambush this, because they can pump it probably. So I know it could be worthwhile, but if we miss, that's game basically. And as you can see, they are holding mana for something. See? They had it. We need to get into 4 mana somehow, so we can, you know, try to remove creatures. Okay, I think we need to pay here. Let's go black mana, we pay life. We go for this guy. Because with this we'll start getting free creatures, and that's massive. This is also why we need this Malcolm. So if we can beat the top deck of Standard, I will be pretty happy about it. I think Emet... You know what? I think this is too slow. Like, we won't get to this part of the game, you know? And let's go Cecil. So at least on ground we are kinda covered. We cannot target it, but we can still try to threaten the block. And right now we are at 16, so hopefully you have a moment before, you know, they absolutely overwhelm us. Well, not exactly, so the problem is they get a counter, so Heartless Act stops working. We have Tragic Trajectory and Shoot the Sheriffs, but we need to draw them, so that might be the scary part. And here's the counter of Doom. The counter of protection against Heartless Act. You can also spend 8 mana and double target it with double Heartless Act. First removes the counter, second kills the creature. So feel free. Wait. Okay, show me what you got. We'll be at 10. Well, you know what? It's actually better to block like this, I feel. No, we can block later. Okay, I changed my mind again. Because they cannot give first strike at instant speed. Like, Death Touch will get them. I'm pretty happy with this. Like, it's not indestructible, only hexproof, so they still lost the creature. We take some damage, but we can chomp block this guy for a long time. And they don't really have much here. Can we draw a land? Oh man, this is risky play, but this produces 3 creatures, and all of them can block the flyer. I will keep 2, just to make sure we don't die on the next turn. And this cycles cards. Okay, this is kind of the draw we wanted. Goben is amazing, but I think this is just better at this point. See? 3 creatures. That's how we do it. And now we need to decide, do we kill the Scavenger or wait until they draw a card? Right now they are not doing anything, so they need to make the first play, I believe. This was a huge turn, so how I should play it normally? I should, really, yeah, I'll tell you in a second. I should think long about playing a land, and when I play land I should pain it and pass the turn. This gives at least illusion that maybe there's, you know, nothing there. I mean, guys, as long as they attack, we can attack and we get free stuff. I think we need to hold this. It seems they might have a protection spell. That's fine, that's fine. I guess we first attack and see what happens. We can use those 2 guys. I mean, we're winning the race right now. So they need to use cards to change this, because right now they are losing. And Cecil is actually a very good play. I think we don't rush the tempo too much. Like, we're getting a blocker every... I think they would be better off if they did not attack, but I'm not sure if they noticed. Because if they don't attack, then we cannot go with Malcolm, we cannot draw cards, and we cannot make this and loot, because we are also looting. And that means that our draws will also be better than theirs. And soon we'll start to live game. I block, yeah. I think we'll win, guys. Oh man, this is sweet. Just killing those meta decks. With our cool Dimir, with Mystic, you probably never knew that it's even in Standard. We hold the mana because they need to make the first play. And now we will start getting free cards, guys. That's another of the effects. We go to 5, we untap, and that's fine. I think we have this. I probably could surveil to make sure that my draw is a little bit better. That shouldn't be like the biggest deal. Okay, so this transforms. So this is the last turn when they can do the thing. We discard this, which means we play it for free. Yes, I will take my card for free. Thank you very much. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Gran-Gran. Good blocker, but we don't need blockers at this point. We need more mana for the next turn, in case there is a next turn. And we can also flash Malcolm. Yeah, this is the card. This wins. Okay, guys, that's the last turn for our opponent. They need to win on this one turn, or we take the crown. Not exactly, but close enough. One card could be a protection spell from before. Okay. Not enough. Sure, they can prevent the Heartless Act, but it's okay. Like, they need to kill us. And we have Cecil, and we have removal for this, so this will die on the next turn. Yep, that's it. They will never block, but let's still attack first. Just for the, to be by the books, basically. And let's go. Let's go. This guy with lifelink will be so huge and so helpful. Like, I like cards like this. This is very defensive, gives you some, cool advantage over time. Like, this is the type of cards I would love to see more in actual, like, meta setting, instead of, 1 mana more, I win. Like, legit, you play this, and if your opponent is on the play, they are playing Caveira, and they win. Good job on your 1-1. So yeah, that's... but we're trying to find some cool ways to play the deck, so you guys can, see something new. Stop. Alright, painful, but we can manage. We can actually manage this. I think we go for this while they are tapped, forcing some more removal. We're kinda racing in a weird way, because we're dealing the same damage to us as we are dealing to them, but it also flips Cecil faster, and we have lifelink here, so we have different ways we can go with it. Like, if we decide that, it's not worth it, we can start attacking with this guy and recover to 17 and go from there. Or we can go to 10, flip this, and then start regaining life. Or we can lose it. That's also another option. Alright, so far everything we played was skilled. That's not perfect. Let's go for the sewers and really make sure that the next card is good. Let's go, Birdie Bird. You need to terrorize our opponent. Oh man, I actually don't want to remove it. Alright, it's fine. So basically, what is the play? The play is that Cecil is threatening the bird. It's very threatening. Like, look at this threatening face. It's just doing its own thing. And then we can play this and not get countered. And that's where the real play is. But we pretend that this is the real play. Kaito. Honestly, that's really good. Kinda? Oh, they left the defender. Alright. Guys, I'm pretty happy about those trajectories, They seem to be pretty good cards. Imagine not having this and not killing Kaito. This was probably the most important turn of the whole game. Now we have this guy, now we have this guy, and there's so much pressure that now... Oh, come on, every card but this! When we discard the best card of the deck, they will know what the other card is. Nobody would discard it if they had different cards. That means they know the next play. This was probably the worst draw of the whole deck. Land would be perfect because you discard land and they have no idea. Now they can prepare. Now they know what happens on the next turn. Like this card is so perfect for the next turn that if someone discards... See? Suddenly they don't make plays. I wonder why. So we need to punish it in a different way. At least we get indestructible stuff. And Cecil is kinda hard to remove. All of those cards are great, to be honest. I think it's Goben, because removal will be probably useful at some point. As you can see, this was kinda important for Kaito. No way. We're just curiosity gamers? Okay. I mean, let's see the blocks then. I wish the bird could attack. A bit of a dream. You know, but we replayed this. We got what we wanted. We got the card, we hit the face, that's what counts. Oh, this is a nice one. Especially with Kuro. Okay, guys. We are doing the thing. We need to keep the control over the board. That's the only thing we have going for us. And the bird is close to terrorizing our opponent. With the coolest art of the... And this is like classic Dimir art. So let's see. Yeah, you better fear the Nightmare Bird. Don't look at Curiosity. Like, when you kill this, it's still here. But when this dies... I mean, it's dead. In my head, it sounded way more glorious. Alright, so basically they need to kill all of those creatures, and this deck doesn't run sweepers. So even though they killed everything early game, this Kaito, being removed on top of a creature, won us the board. Let's go. I think they have another Curiosity. Okay, so how do we do it? I think we force Curiosity and Curiosity. So they cannot block this. I really want to block like this, guys. Sorry, attack. They can go Sanctuary too. I will go for this for now. We're cycling a lot of cards. That's fine, that's fine. Because we don't need to go all in yet. We are keeping card advantage, so as long as we attack, we should win the long game. Oh my god. Our opponent went for it. So they will counter the triggered ability of Enduring Curiosity. And that's kinda cool. We probably need to kill it, because they won't block. I don't think we need another Keeper, we probably need Malcolm more. Got the Spirit. To be honest, it doesn't do anything here. I think we chill. Bro, the bird will actually win this game. No freaking way. Okay, I was kinda joking about this one, but it actually is winning the game right now. They are dead in 3 turns, or... No, 2 turns, because we have Spirit that cannot be blocked. If they attack, it's fine. Okay, now we can go full swing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, but now they can double block something. Let's see what they will tap. Oh, the bird. Yeah, the most terrifying of all creatures. They might even shuffle it. Okay, so we will discard Watery Grave here. I wish I attacked. I completely didn't see that we didn't. But that's fine. We'll still win, don't you worry. Okay, double block. You know what? We'll kill the Drowner. This way, they cannot shuffle the Scavenger, so we are getting it back. And now, I guess we will just kill it. I expected something bigger will drop, but for now it's just, you know, very problematic, so we'll go with this one. And we can Malcolm at the end step, so we can surprise them with amount of stuff that we are having. Oh man, this will be close, but I think the bird actually does it. Well, I'm happy I took the Malcolm here. Oh man! Well, that's a day of Black Sun for sure. And they're going for 3, so even the bird dies. Alright guys, so we are taking it like a champ. And this is why Malcolm was so incredibly nice here. Alright, especially that we got a bit of a bad draw here. This will be closer than it should. Man, this deck should not play Day of Black Sun. I did not play around it at all. I think we play Goben. We try to push for the last, but if they play more than one, and they probably do, this might get rough. We'll keep it for cycling for later. Like, we just need to hit one more time. This is unblockable, this has flying, so most creatures that they have with like manlands cannot block this. Alright, our opponent is back. To be fair, I also roped a little bit because I ordered a pizza, alright? It's waiting for me, but first we need to win this game, and then I will be a happy Sloth. Another Kaito that won't be good enough, but it can stun Malcolm. Well, that was dramatic entrance for sure. Man, do we go face or Kaito? Man, this is such a funny situation. I will go Kaito, because I know that they will draw something that will sweep the board and then I lose. And with this, like, we have Detect Intrusion, so Day of Black Sun right now doesn't win the game anymore. So we should be fine. We are at 16, so they cannot race it. Man, I made this game way more exciting than it should be, because they should be at 2, so this would be lethal. But as you can see, they cannot really race us here. We can counter it. We won't. We'll try to counter whatever they will draw from it. Oh man. Alright. Let's go. We can detect intrusion for 1 because Goben is tapped. Oh man, now we have double. This is getting to a point where we actually need to fight for it. I think it's still land. We'll just bounce this. Alright. So we are fighting. The fact that we lost Curiosity then cost us probably like 7 or 8 cards, by the way. Because they still have theirs. They can force a trade, but I will take it. There is a chance for combat trick like nowhere to run. So let's go here. Let's go here. I don't love losing Malcolm. Maybe I should counter this draw, but you know, very often they draw land, and then you keep it for Day of Black Sun. So it was still decent, but now we transform. Oh, wait, we actually have 14 cards in the. Yes, please transform. Yep, this seems better. And the bird is man, we can actually play everything. Where are the lands? Where are the lands? I need some untapped ones. And our opponent is just out of fear of options. Bro, we are basically on the verge of dying already. Like, I kid you not. This is why you have this trajectory, so you don't instantly scoop on the draw. This card can save you so many games. Here, hopeful. Okay, they also have the Batman. It's great. So let's pay some life. Bro, imagine playing this against the Badger. No? Kill Badger, please. We need them to whiff, because if they have this curve, we just don't have 4 removal spells in a row. We only have 2, which is way too little. Alright, second bad, bro. They just keep spamming Badgers. That's enough. That's all you need to do. Okay, I think we need this guy. Because I want the lifelink. So now, just so we are clear. That's not great. If they have Space Dragon, they win. Because you cannot outscale this card. And of course they have infinite mana at this point. Fenrir is something that can be managed. Usually it's not part of the build, it's just a bad card for this deck. But you know, I'm pretty happy about it. We have to go this, and try to freaking survive on the draw, guys. Survive Standard on the draw, the new horror show on Netflix. Alright, so let's see. So far we are fine, but Space Dragon wins. If we don't get the Space Dragon, I think we can manage. Because we actually hold the whole board hostage with this single card. Life gain is incredibly important. They don't want this card. They should get it to the graveyard. Alright. So this will draw them the card, because they will have the most power. So I think this is where we strike. We can kill at least one creature. And even though it seems absolutely terrifying, we're getting to the stage where maybe we can do stuff. We can even counter something once. I don't think Spirit is worth Gran-Gran. So this will be a curiosity turn. They probably won't attack. This is a bit awkward situation, but we have a big 4-drop that we need to get rid of. So we will use this turn. They're kinda out of gas. They can use the Vine Stalk, which is a little bit scary. But they only can attack with Siren for now. Sure. So they won't really do anything on this turn, but we can do a lot. Here's the Fenrir. By the way, you could counter one of the chapters if you want, but it's just not worth it. Let them search. And let's go. We need some decent draws, but if we hit right... Well, this is definitely not hitting right. But I think now we go for this. I would love some life gain. Okay, we definitely attack with this. They will double block it, and we can kill only one creature, so it's way better on the defensive. And I think we go Curiosity too. Or like we will get, you know, flyers, so that's really good for us. And we have Goben as well. Okay. Guys, we are starting to do the thing. We can, I think, beat everything except the Space Dragon here. If they don't draw this one card, we should be golden. Alright. Now it's in the board forever. I will still play one Goben. Because we could keep this to counter the first trigger of Space Dragon, but I will just take the risk. It's just one card. So they shouldn't really hit it on this turn, and then we can hold it for the next turns when we have enough pressure. Right, what will they copy? Really? I mean, kinda works, because we are low on life. So we will be forced to trade some. Alright, we'll do it your way. We can take a little bit of damage, but not too much. We don't get too many creatures after this, man. Maybe we could leave go and then we die. We could also block like this, and it prevents more damage this way. So we can take an additional one. Then with Goben we need to find another lifelinker and defend with it. I think this is the play. We need to be efficient with blocks. Because we need to also tank the next turn, and they can also go for the Vine Stalk. Tapping this lifelinker is a huge deal for our opponent. Alright, those cannot be blocked, both of them. So let's see what the cards are. We need a lifelinker, maybe even a land, but we are doing a ton of cards. So first we draw, and then we connive. Nope. Yep. Alright. So we played this guy. Sorry, Curiosity. You are way too slow for this one. Okay. We get the life gain. And Malcolm. Wait! Those are flyers! Flyers are not good. Oh man, that was so close. That was like legit so close. Let's go for this guy. It's the better trade, but this, yeah, because it's the Mockingbird, right? It's not the Drowner, really. All right, our opponent very passionate about, you know, hitting face. So let's make sure they are passionate about losing their creatures as well. By the way, if you don't know, you can click this and destroy it, and you get the cabbage pat. The cabbage pet. Alright, you did it, Sloth. Congratulations. Let's go for this. We can hit removal or Malcolm, and one of them should be the cool one. That's fine. Here you go. Here's the punishment. And we can start doing some cards. We go for this. We don't have anything that benefits us from drawing multiple cards. This is fine, we need it for the next turn. And you know, no counters, no creatures, you guessed it. We're pretty decent at making sure that we have the only creatures in the board. What do we do? I mean, I'm sorry Barrett, but you know, like you don't win the game when you play when I play you, so you need to try harder. So what do we go for? Probably land. I mean, we can definitely attack and see what we get. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. They have something, it seems. This could be Torch the Tower. They have a lot of tokens, so that's a good bargain target. That's fine. Alright, that's okay. Because they don't have too many creatures. How do you work exactly? Creatures you control with power 2 or less can be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. Well, how about that? Because we have a lot of creatures with exactly 2 power. Oh, what a surprise. And Gran-Gran, you know what to do. And can they pump it in some way? Like, they usually trigger damage out of those archers or whatever that was. And they also have the gnomes, right? Okay, Hired Crow is fine. No Lizard Land. So they cannot attack on this turn. Yeah, we got a very nice turn here. And that means that we can go for the Spirit Keeper and start getting our deserved value. And hopefully take over the game a little bit. They don't really have great blocks here. And we draw a second card. Man, I really like it. Goben is amazing, man. Malcolm is also great. Okay, we will go like this. Those spirits might be the way for us to, you know, push tons of damage later. No. Okay, so what is the combat trick? Like, there's no way they're losing it. Bro, really? Oh, that's such a bad trade. Oh my... Man, my soul just got destroyed by this trade. They have another, so that's why it was kinda okay, but as you can see, if you waste this one to go for a bad trade, when this dies, they will never get it back. Can we make a cool attack first? We didn't play a land for... But guys, I will be a greedy boy. Because I really want to get all of this value. If we can trigger... So we lose Gran-Gran. Sorry, Gran-Gran, you were great. But we are getting... I think we have enough of those. We get 2 spirits, and they cannot be blocked, so this will push lethal even easier. I should probably bluff, but, you know, it's too much work, basically. Nope. Spirit. And we have lifelink on those guys, so it's very hard to raise us. And of course we can kill Delnay on the next turn, but right now it's not threatening. It doesn't really do anything. Okay. 1 damage acquired, 2 damage acquired. And we'll force a block. Because then they need to spend the card if they want to do something. If that's the only thing, we actually didn't get any damage. Okay, Arabella. That's probably one of the first threats. And that's the last one. Oh boy. Oh, our opponent won't be happy about this one. We could trigger more spirits if we believe that we can raise them. This doesn't deal too much. Full swing? I don't believe they can actually win the race. Guys, we are the most spirited Dimir player right now. Let's draw. Oh man, I actually love it. I'm sorry, Goben. Not for you. By the way, this is why this land is in the deck. Because it can actually trigger all of those. And let's play the land, because why not? So next turn they are dead. We are at 26. So I expect them to go absolutely crazy all in. And even with double triggers, I don't think it's enough. I think they will deal probably like between 10 and 18 damage. So we won't probably go below 8. Whatever they have. Yep, that's what I thought. Well, that was pretty fun. I hope you enjoyed a very different Dimir, no Kaito, no Drowners. I wanted to give you something new and interesting, and this is the type of card that I absolutely adore. However, that being said, guys, this is not on the power level of meta decks, so we snatched few wins, but not very competitive deck, but I think it was very fun to play, and we showcased some of the cards you probably never seen in Standard. So if you appreciate it, make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope you had a lot of fun today. We even transferred Emmet, which is something I did not hope for even. And yeah, I hope you had fun watching this one. Tell me if you like this type of deck so we can, experiment with cards that don't get enough love. And thank you to all the patrons that allow us to continue with the journey with all the cool decks on this channel. Really appreciate it, guys. And I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and see you guys tomorrow.